Today we're going to be changing tires and brakes on the Honda Africa Twin. Stay tuned. Hey, this is Chad with Be Gone for Good. Today's video is going to be all about my most recent tire change that I did on the AT for our upcoming trip to the Mid-Atlantic BDR, as well as my first ever brake pad change on the AT. I'll be doing both the front and the rear, though you only see the rear, mostly because the front is almost exactly the same, the tire change is almost exactly the same, the rear is more difficult on both sides. So I also left a full list in the description down below of all the tools that I used to complete this job. If you're looking to take this on yourself, take a look through that list, make sure you've got everything before you get started. This simple tire change is a great practice run for any time you might have to change a tire out in the field. So make sure you're using the tools that you normally carry on the bike. For me, I'm using the Moto Fatty tool roll, which I have stacked with all the gear that I take with me on every trip. Sometimes I miss some items, sometimes they're not in there. When that happens, I make sure to take that item from my garage set and stick it in that tool roll so that I have it if I need it when we're on the road. The other little bit of advice I can give you is make sure you loosen that rear lug before you get the bike up in the air. It's so much more difficult with that back wheel spinning freely than it is when it's on the ground and static. Let's take a quick look at removing that rear wheel. Now that we have the rear wheel removed, we got to do the actual tire change. Now I know that it's really hot out there for a lot of you guys. Make sure you've got some water standing by because this is where the real work comes in. got that tire off finally. Take a break, relax, grab something to drink, chill out for a second, because we're about to get into it again, putting the new tire back on. Tire's on, everything looks good. We finally got there. We're ready to get this tire mounted back on. But first, I gotta take care of the brakes. Now this was a relatively easy job. I thought it was gonna be a lot more difficult than it was. Super easy, especially compared to the tire change. Let's take a look. That's everything I've got for installing a new set of tires and brake pads on the Africa Twin. If you like these type of videos, definitely feel free to subscribe to the channel. We're going to be pushing out a lot of this type of stuff. We also have a big trip coming up this year to the Mid-Atlantic BDR in just a couple of weeks, which is why I had to get this job done so quickly. Make sure you hit that bell and that thumbs up so you can get notifications and let us know that you really enjoyed this video. We also just recently set up a Patreon page where you can support the channel a little bit further. For as little as $3 a month, you get a ton of extra content, behind the scenes, interviews, Q&As, and actually some gear will probably come out to you as well, depending on contests that we run, things like that. So check that out. Link is down in the description if you want to support the channel. If not, I thank you for watching. I appreciate everybody who's come out here and followed along with the channel, and will continue to do so. Thanks again for watching. I finally get to go out for a ride.